Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shoot the Shit Saturday. It's me, Nicholas Zombie, on NPR. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's up? Hey, it's Shoot the Shit Saturday. It's us again on a podcast. Ain't that weird? It's been a while. Like, we haven't seen you since last year. How are you doing? Have you grown? Did you file your taxes? Are you avoiding that? Well, answer in the comments, because it's me, Nicholas Zombie, joined with Espionage DB7.
That's me.
And there, in all his glory, time never changes it. Obsolete 2003.
Settle down.
And somewhere there might be a ringleader that pops in here or there. We don't know.
I mean, he's here.
Yeah, but then he definitely muted. So, anywho. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Anywho, welcome to the podcast, guys. It's been a while. We've missed a lot of things. What do you want to talk about first? Is it Deadpool and Wolverine?
Sure, why not? So, you want to start on that, or should I?
Oh, I got lots to say, but you go.
Well, I'll start it off because I probably don't have that much to say. I'll start by saying it is one of two Marvel-produced things that actually have me eager to watch since Spider-Man No Way Home. Honestly, and I'm not gonna really go into, like, you know, everybody can kind of knows, like, the bit of a death spiral that Marvel's been in. We're not gonna, like, touch on that much, but I will say, and I'm not even a huge Deadpool fan. I know there's a lot of big Deadpool fans out there. I mean, I enjoyed the first one, enjoyed the second one. I think the second one I only saw once, so I don't remember it too well. I enjoyed the first one. I watched that one a couple times, but not a big Deadpool fan. But this one, it looked fun. It looked funny. It looked well done. It looked to be in the same vein and spirit of the original Deadpool movies. I'm a big Hugh Jackman fan as Wolverine. I think they were right to not show off too much of Wolverine other than his shadow with that trailer. It definitely kind of like makes you want to come back for more. Like, it makes you want to know more. I don't know how they're gonna do the whole. I obviously saw that the TVA from the Loki series, is involved in this. And let me say this one last thing. One of the big turnoffs for Marvel for me has been lately, and this is a comment that's been made by a lot of people, has been that it feels like almost like homework now. Like, you have to watch so many movies and shows and be caught up with all this stuff to be able to know what's going on. And I don't know if that's going to be the case for Deadpool. I've heard that Loki season 2 was pretty good. I'm still not going to go back and watch it because I have no interest in watching it. Marvel,
season 2. I'm gonna cut in real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna alleviate your concern, because you're thinking 300 miles per hour right now, when you have to take into account that Deadpool has always made fun of plot lines that are within MCU. They've done it since Marvel 1. They do it especially in Marvel 2, where they did the bullshit. The stuff with the X-Men or the Academy or whatever the fuck it is. He made fun of that, and he also made fun of the helicarriers too. That was in the first one. And in this year, they're making fun of the TVA and
Disney itself.
It's just don't overthink it, dude. Because if you do, you're betraying what is Deadpool.
Well, I want to see it.
It's literally making fun of just the concept of everything that's going on at the moment.
Yeah, you didn't give it a chance, man.
Dude,
you obviously don't want to see it.
Right now, you're voicing nothing but casting doubt on
what
something
the fuck, man?
I don't know why all this Deadpool hate.
What the fuck?
I know, right? What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? We're just here to have a good time, and we're here to enjoy a movie for what it's known for, which is making fun of everything. And you're like, I don't have to deal with this homework. You're casting doubt upon our audience without any need. It's not necessary.
You done?
It's required. No, I'm done. But however, though, I kind of laughed when I saw the TVA. I will say that. I was like, oh, this is already dumb already. This is fucking great. Moving on from the TVA, it no longer elaborate over it. We do bitches bullshit about it in that sense.
All I was saying was the reason that I've been turned off other Marvel stuff, but I literally said that I was hopeful for this one. I did not cast any doubts. If anything, I was casting my aspirations
for other scenes like that. And you know that Deadpool is.
Well, I am not going to lie and say, man, I've been all in on the Marvel stuff this whole time, because I haven't. I did not watch the new Ant-Man Quantumania. I didn't watch that. I haven't watched She-Hulk. I haven't watched I haven't watched either of the Loki.
She-Hulk, we have to actually question a lot of things about your sanity. I'm just saying.
Okay, so why is it okay to say that? Why is it okay to disparage She-Hulk, but yet when I say even the slightest modicum of something negative relating to Deadpool, suddenly I'm casting doubt and all of this. You know why?
Yes,
why
you're casting doubt on
no, you know what? You're a sexist. You're misogynist. You're fuck you. You toxic masculine.
I don't know.
Well, because this.
I'm ready to move on now.
Well, I was literally having a fun conversation.
I thought we were having a fun poke at us thing, and they got really off the rails.
Well, I didn't
got
take
way
it there.
off the rails. I thought
you're like 2 octaves up, and
I turned them down. I turned both of y'all down. You were saying I was loud. Fuck.
Oh, you're loud right now, but
I don't know how.
I will continue to elaborate on the trailer since as it's causing so too far. We do see the elements of the TVA, which is still fun. Not if you ever seen it. If you haven't, oh well, it's okay. Then there are further character reveals. You know, we see teenage. I think we saw teenage Warhead, and I think she was smiling in one scene. Seems like the whole gang is back all in all, which is fantastic to see. As we go through the trailer, of course, you know, things happen. The one bit that I loved though was it's towards the end where was it
when he's getting his ass slapped like several times?
Yes. and later on the road you see the 20th Century Fox in the background, you know, collapse or in some sort of abandoned area, which again is Deadpool. We're breaking fourth walls, pop the MCU. We're just doing all sorts of shit. We're going all over the place. It's a Deadpool film. That's all there is to it, and it is staying true to the Deadpool material where it came from, because remember, Deadpool breaks fourth walls all the fucking time, right? And it just plays to it.
Unmasked Deadpool with hair scares me.
Yeah. What do you mean?
He looks freaky.
You see Deadpool with older, who has gray hair and stuff like that, which is okay, where did this come from? Did this thing happen to his regenerative ability? You know, things like that. Because as we know, Deadpool is pseudo immortal at this point. He comes back from the dead from almost practically anything. Only thing to stop that is something that can negate mutant powers.
I thought isn't it something if he gets his brain stem cut or some shit like that? Or is that somebody else?
Deadpool 1?
I don't dude, it's been a while. Yes, I have, but it's been a while. Okay.
You put him in a tube and he burned.
Yeah.
I know how he got the burns. I'm talking about killing him.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
The only thing that so far has been run closely to killing him is some sort of device that dictates mutant powers. The only thing that will probably do it at this point.
Yeah. Well, I think this all boils down to is Deadpool looked good. Yes. Marvel looked good again. That nice.
So, I have reasonable expectations. It's Deadpool. It's Ryan Reynolds. It'll continue to be funny. I do like the hint of Hugh Jackman being there, you know, after kicking Deadpool's ass.
Can I say one thing without it being me casting doubt?
As long as you don't derail it, sure.
You're the one that okay. Okay.
You play into his hand every time.
That's our ring.
Oh, where's that? Where's that soundbite?
It's part of the soundboard, which it got disabled or whatever. But anyway,
no, it is for him, not for everybody else. He just got mad. I kept doing the FBI open up every time I entered voice chat.
I don't have That's Our Ring. It's grayed out for me.
Yeah, because we don't have the Nitro Monday Nitro on the Discord.
Things as hates. That one still.
Yeah, we only have like
spring.
we only have like a few. But anyway, what the fuck is up with the naming? And I always have I do have a problem with the nomenclature of things. Like, suddenly it's just this and that. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine. Fucking was that Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, can't you be more creative than that? Like, it's just
you don't need to.
This
isn't some independent film that has no basis in reality.
Why didn't they name Homecoming Spider-Man and Iron Man?
The main character is in the movie.
There's no fucking creativity.
At the end of the day, it's just Wolverine puts butts in seats.
Yeah, they have to get that out there. But that's all I was gonna say about that. I mean, I don't have a huge issue with it, but I'm like, come on, be creative.
Yeah, no, Wolverine puts butts in seats. What, Deadpool 3?
Ever since Iron Man, the character's name has always been in the film. That's just how it is. That's
it's
just
a movie about Iron Man.
Yeah. Because now they have multiple heroes.
I'm so confused why we're complaining about the name. What happened?
He got mad because how all the movies have been named after heroes.
What is happening?
I'd like to hear from Obs.
Obs, did you see the trailer?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of the trailer?
It's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably see it, but I'm just kind of.
Is it because Wolverine's in it?
No. I mean, that's that's a big selling point. But it's just Ryan Reynolds. This Ryan Reynolds. He's the same character in every single movie with just one-liners.
He's obviously not the same character from Waiting and Van Wilder, and yeah, you're right. Every single I could just name off every Ryan Reynolds movie.
Yeah, so I mean, am I still gonna see it? Yes, but then again, it's the same as I just said.
Wasn't he in a that was Wilder, right? The Taj film.
That's what I said, Van Wilder.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a selling point because Ryan Reynolds is just Ryan Reynolds. No matter what movie you always see bits of Ryan Reynolds just pop out in his character.
It's kind of like Chris Pratt is essentially Chris Pratt in everything he does.
He was different when he was in Parks and Rec. He was a little fatter and funnier, but now he's like an action dude who's a little funny.
Yeah, I heard he did an Amazon film. I heard that wasn't too bad actually. Some sort of alien movie or some shit. It was pretty good. But it's nice to see Chris Pratt evolve a little bit instead of being the same character every time. It works for some people and it doesn't work for others.
Speaking of the same character, I just saw this on Twitter because I'm bored and scrolling through Twitter, no offense. And apparently there's a movie called The Sympathizer, and it's just Robert Downey Jr. playing every role.
That sounds awesome.
Incredible.
I've
seen a bunch of this different makeup Robert Downey Jr.'s and Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Downey Jr.
Have you ever seen
Robert Downey Jr. It's just like if they brought Tropic Thunder to life. It's again.
Oh, dude, let's go back a little bit. Since we're on the MCU trip and everything related in between, Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder was just fucking awesome, dude.
Tropic Thunder, this has no plot and I don't care. Tropic Thunder is one of the best movies with the best sound, director's commentaries.
Yeah. By the way, Tom Cruise is out of left field with that. Was it the manager?
I've never seen Tropic
He was a manager. Oh, Tropic Thunder is great, dude. You have to watch it.
And he loses his shit right there on the spot on the phone call multiple fucking times.
Scorched earth, motherfucker.
And unless he knew who it was, he had no idea who this character was at all. And it's like, it was out. From my understanding, was that Tom Cruise really enjoyed playing that role because he doesn't do something he never gets to do, which is like totally fuck around on screen.
If you want to see Tom Cruise as a bald fat guy, you go watch Tropic Thunder.
I can't say that's ever been like one of my desires or.
Listen, it might not be a desire, but once you see it, you're like, I've wanted this. I never knew.
How have I lived without seeing this?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I don't know. Has he seen Tropic Thunder? I wonder. Have you seen Tropic Thunder?
I just said I haven't. No, I have not seen Tropic Thunder.
Oh, man, you are.
I love Ring because he never listens to anything, and then he says it like 2 minutes later. Like, no matter what you can say, I'm going to say strawberries, and it's like 2 minutes later, he's going to be like, guys, you ever like have a strawberry?
Oh, anyway, shut up.
Talk about strawberries.
What about blueberries? But moving on a little bit on the subject of movies.
No, wait. We're running back to Deadpool. Let's tie that bow.
Okay.
Deadpool looks great. Deadpool is fun. I really want to see it, and it's been a while since I've been excited for a Marvel movie or Marvel anything, honestly. So that's cool. Loki 2, I did kind of want to see, but I just never got around to it.
Okay, so
I hear it's good. I know it's good. I know, but we're upping up Deadpool. Anyway, Deadpool. Thanks for making me excited for a Marvel movie.
Yes. Let's keep it on Marvel for a little bit and talk about another trailer.
I'm talking about Marvel too. I am. That's what I was about to do. Why are you cutting me off?
I didn't cut
Speaking
you
about
off.
Marvel, X-Men 97. I'm cutting both of you off. X-Men 97 looks fucking cool.
Yes.
Did y'all see that shit?
No, I have not, but I have seen.
Watch it. Watch it now.
Yeah.
Take 2 minutes and watch it.
I'll watch it in a minute. But
the podcast doesn't make any sense if you don't watch it.
Fantastic Four.
Obs, did you see when Wolverine had his fucking claws powered up by Gambit?
Yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, that was sick as fuck. I was like, oh shit. The children that watch this are now the adults that are making it. Yeah,
dude, I love that the animation style is still the same. The character design.
There's like a slight 3D, but it's not fucked up. It's fucking great.
It was low budget animation.
Obs, you haven't seen it. Watch the trailer. Watch the trailer now.
Yeah, you are excluded from this conversation until you go watch it.
Watch the trailer. Do it. It's really good.
Yeah, it sounded like Cyclops was the same voice too.
It did. Wolverine sounds a little off. I don't know if he's older or if it's just a different guy.
To be fair, it's been like 20 plus years.
I know he could be older.
Well, I think
guy.
I think the voice actor, one of the voice actors for them died. I was looking at the YouTube
Wolverine's
comments.
The dude from freaking
I don't know
Tsunami.
if it's Wolverine, but they were saying rest in peace so and so on the comments of the trailer, one of the trailers.
Yeah.
But dude, regardless, I mean,
the fucking when Gambit just jumps on his back and like touches him, and those fucking claws go purple. Like, what the fuck is this?
I can't help but think though, like, wouldn't that also extend to his whole body?
Oh yeah, his whole fucking body is purple, but you can only see the claws and maybe his teeth.
So he essentially
it would be his bones.
Yeah, he turned himself into a fucking bomb. Like,
oh, dude, and then fucking Cyclops to me, my X-Men, everyone fucking doing their hero poses. Sick.
I was always a big Gambit fan.
Oh, it was
suave
like,
he always was.
I was like just like nervous watching, like, oh come on, don't fuck it up. It's the X-Men.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're like, oh shit, we're going. I'm like,
Jubilee and Storm and Cyclops and Gambit and all of them.
It's the Dave Chappelle skit when he's all stoned and talking to the kids, like, and Mickey Mouse and all your favorite characters are here. It's literally that. It's incredible.
It does transport you back, but it also makes you worry. Like, the trailer was good. The trailer definitely.
I don't want to fuck it up, but man, that trailer was good.
Yes, it was.
Who was that dude at the end of the trailer?
Bishop?
Magneto.
That was Magneto. Okay,
he says Magneto.
I didn't see it.
He's like Magneto, and he's like, I'm
I'm
Magneto.
He's Edwin G. Robinson now.
He's doing magnetism on the little edges of the book.
Here's how we're gonna do it. See, mutants are the new world. See.
Did everyone see that Jean Grey's pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? What you just said about the
Jean Grey being pregnant.
Hold on. But remember how? Okay, you know how he says his name, or he says his name, and you said, "Yeah, I'm Magneto" or whatever. And you know, some bad guys are so like egotistical themselves, they scream their own names while doing something evil or whatever.
I would be like that if I was a bad guy.
Do you remember those that was like the DC Online game from way back?
All right, you were taking us off. No, we're going back to X-Men. Fuck that. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Lex Luthor killed someone. And he's like, Lex
Luthor showed up. I knew that. I didn't show up. I wanted to see what you would do. Haha! I lied. He does listen. He does listen.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I've never heard Lex Luthor do something and yell his own fucking name though.
Yeah, like, I'll see the video later.
No, I don't need to.
No. You said that. It's too late. You're gonna see it.
Fucking Lex Luthor just like, yeah, Lex Luthor.
Lex
like, what the fuck?
He does that. He literally does that. He screams his own name while killing Superman or some shit.
I think Lex Luger screamed his name when he did a
torture rack.
Lex Luger. Well, the kids would remember and buy his merch. That's why they do it.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
I'm Batman.
X-Men 97.
Yes.
It's exciting.
It was
the Sentinels.
The Sentinel.
Oh yeah, the big hand.
And then oh man.
The little fucking music playing in the background, the little tones of the original. If they do not start that show in the very first episode, the very first thing that comes out on the screen or over the speakers is previously on X-Men. It's already fucked. Like
That'd
they
be kinda
have
cool.
to. They have to start
It
it.
does, I
with
feel like it
that.
doesn't need that, but that's kind of cool.
It just it
I
would be
do
such a
love
big
that. I love that
nostalgia
there's
bump.
Dude, who
mutant
the-
hate. There's mutant hate again, guys.
Yeah,
Dude,
all the protesters.
Okay,
and all
hold
that.
up. You're talking about not wanting to have like do research and shit like that.
Oh my
You're
fucking god.
imploring that
That's-
the new generation has to do
Ring, shut the
research
fuck up.
and shit.
Ring.
No, it's his fault.
I just thought of
It's fucking
something.
fault.
Literally just thought of something. X-Men 97 exist, which means Spider-Man the animated series exists because they were
Oh yeah, they crossed
intertwined.
over.
They
Oh, dude.
exist.
And remember, Spider-Man had a
Can't
lot of
finish the
crossovers.
story.
You saw.
We can finish the story. It ended with him trying to get Mary Jane. And that was
Yes, that's
fucking
right.
it.
Meeting Stan Lee.
Oh my god.
He met Stan Lee, took him web slinging, and it's
Why
like
the
I'm
fuck
still
did-
looking.
I'm literally just saw this right the fuck now. Holy fuck. Yeah, oh my god. Can we
Dude,
get
the
that?
whole
I
Avengers
want that
exists
now.
in that animated universe. Remember
I
X-Men?
know, but I want
X-Men
Spider-Man to
teased
finish the story.
X-Men. No,
I want
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man to be
animated
Cody
series had-
Rhodes and finish the fucking story.
I just imagine Spider-Man like showing up and like the fucking adrenaline in my soul. Fucking-
So I don't know why
what?
Spider-Man has a neck tattoo now, but it's sick.
I'm gonna throw out an unpopular opinion here, but I prefer the mid 2000s Spider-Man. The
That's
one where he's
okay.
like,
You're entitled to your bad opinion.
that's the one that's like had 3D animation in it.
I have to give it to.
It was
to
on like
Nick.
MTV
He
or
has,
something like that.
He
at
has
the
his
time.
fucking cousin's wit. Like, there's no hesitation. There's no like stopping the thing. He just kind of hits back with a fucking with a
Thanks, Fast. I
whatever you
appreciate the
call it.
background.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you're top in the cult.
But
The cult of Oz.
no, I mean, yeah. Remember the original Spider-Man cartoon
Dude,
had
it's Spider-
Iron
if-
Man, War Machine,
So this
Iron
thing's
Man.
good. We could possibly get Spider-Man. Because they were just supposed to do that stupid fucking Spider-Man freshman year show that no one ever heard about after they announced it.
It's based
So
on
I'd be
like Tom
happy if-
Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah, but it was like a different universe. So I'd be happy if they can that shit and bring back, finish the Amazing Spider-Man.
It's probably a wait and see just to see how the
it
show
does.
does. Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
well receptive, they go, we'll give another season or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they'll see what they can do from there.
Dude,
Oh,
what's
that'd
the
be so
actor,
good.
the original actor for Peter Parker from the '90s Spider-Man doing these days? Still alive? Still
He's
around?
hanging out. He's chilling. He's at Comic Cons.
Like, imagine like you're an actor from a retired show like that, and you had made it big, but you kind of faded into obscurity. All of a sudden, you got a fucking phone call. It's like a Disney executive, and they're like, "Hey, your time has come again."
You gotta get in there before the AI takes it over.
Man, I would love to see that.
Yeah,
Unlike
Spider-Man.
what they did to poor Kevin Conroy, they did Kevin Conroy dirty with
He has some
Sure.
movies coming out. He's fine.
what?
There's
The
some movies
movies?
coming out where his voice is acting again. So that wasn't the last thing.
I heard it
Suicide
was-
Squad: Kill the Justice League is not the last thing. There's some movies coming out.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in that game. Apparently, like there's rumors, and they're probably gonna make it to where like the people he actually killed wasn't actually the Justice League. It was like Brainiac clones, which sucks because if you watch the game or play the game, let's
Have
be
you?
honest, you watched the game. I watched it. They kill Wonder Woman, so she's like the one that actually dies. Which
I
kinda
heard they
blows.
killed the Flash and then piss on his corpse.
They do, but again, theory-wise, that's a Brainiac clone. So
So it wasn't
that's a whole
actually-
different game. That's a whole different thing. But yeah, X-Men 97 looks fucking dope.
Hype.
Hope it fucking does well. Hope we get Spider-Man the animated series back.
Yeah. Put these shows / movies into the hands of competent writers and directors, and the fans will come back.
Again, the fact that they fucking had Gambit and Wolverine doing that combo move, makes me
That
feel
was cool.
very, very excited. That people who are fans of the show are like, yeah, that'd be sick if we did that, right?
Dude, I want one of the characters that I wanted to see in one of the X-Men movies, because I always thought he was creepy as fuck in the cartoon, but I don't know how they would do him right in a movie, was Mr. Sinister. I always
Didn't
thought
they have
Mr.
Sinister? Oh. I thought they teased Sinister a couple times. They never fully went through.
I don't know if I've never seen him in anything, but he was always like freaky to me. I always thought he looked like a cyborg Dracula, which I
Yeah,
guess
with Kate.
which is essentially I guess what he is. But yeah, I'm very excited for that show. I mean, the kid in me came back.
I know.
But-
Like again, like seriously seeing that, I was like, man, the kids who grew up watching this shit are working on this shit, and that's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But-
guess the kid in me never really left though.
Oh yeah, no. They're They're the only thing that's keeping us alive in this terrible world. You get them, kid.
There's one more trailer that I'd like to discuss if we're done with Deadpool and X-Men 97.
Or is it Marvel or no?
It's not Marvel.
Okay, Ring did bring up a thing earlier,
Okay.
and it was about the Fantastic Four. And I don't know if Ring wants to take over for that. He did bring it up.
They did announce the casting for Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
Yes, which was a very good
Joel.
option for those. Yes.
A lot of people are kind of bad mouthing Pedro Pascal as Mr. Incredible, as Mr.
Incredible.
Mr. Fantastic. I have to say I don't think, like, on the surface he looks like he'd be a good Mr. Fantastic, but if The Last of Us showed me anything, a lot of people I remember saying that they didn't think he would be a good Joel, and I thought he blew it out of the water. So he's definitely got acting chops. He's definitely got some, major acting chops, and I think he can do okay if we give him a chance.
I'm kind of worried about it because he's kind of old.
Well, I mean, so
Reed Richards always had the touch of gray, and
No, yeah, I know, but I just feel like it's a Fantastic Four that's not going to last a long time.
Is it going to be an origin story?
I don't know, but I know Secret Wars is down the line. I feel like there's a reboot. I feel like
we're not going
to be these characters that fucking long.
Yeah, they need to do like some kind of major overhaul. If anything, they need to, and maybe Deadpool is a good way to do it. They need to kind of do, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but what DC is doing, where they have stand-alone individual movies that are not part of an overarching universe. I mean, the Joker
I think we brought this up before, and I said it, and I was like, you have all the toys. Why is there not a fucking Wolverine versus Hulk movie right now?
So, couple things.
There's an animated movie a long time ago, but I want to see Wolverine shred into gamma radiated flesh.
There's a couple things that are stopping that to begin with. First off, we barely touched into the X-Men bit, working its way into the MCU. That was because of legal issues. Wolverine was not owned by Disney. It was actually Fox. If it was Fox or Sony, it was Fox. That owned Wolverine, and that's why it didn't happen. Now that X-Men is now fully in the MCU umbrella, this is why we're now seeing this material come up all of a sudden, because they actually got the full legal rights back to X-Men. That's why we didn't see any X-Men in the MCU, the original Avengers movie. That's why they went with Avengers first.
For Deadpool.
Right. Deadpool was also down, but since now he's now fully within the umbrella. That's why we have the TVA involved and stuff like that. And I'm waiting to see how Blade's gonna work out.
Yeah, man, I want Blade.
So
I want him to say motherfuckers trying to ice skate uphill.
I understand your point and your wants for one, but before that, it just wasn't possible. It was a legal hellhole. Now. It's not lawyers. It's just who owns it. And
at
the time, it was Fox. And blame corporate execs more than the lawyers, because you can't do anything.
Corporate execs always have lawyers.
I'm gonna blame lawyers. Yeah. What are they gonna do? Sue me?
Fox didn't want to play ball, and Disney just bought him out.
What do you call 50 lawyers at the bottom of the ocean?
That's exactly what happened, Knobs.
A good start.
Said, okay, let's just buy him out and just bring him back in. That's exactly what happened. Now the issue is, though, with the finagling and the dropping the ball of Quantum and other, the Marvels, which turned out to be a very piss poor performing film in general.
I wonder if this movie's actually good. I have no interest in seeing it, but I wonder if it actually holds up as a film.
From what I heard, no.
I don't know.
Madam Web is another one that's
I heard that one's already DOA.
That's Sony fucking. I love.
It's
I
Madam
saw a meme where it's like fucking Warner Brothers. We can't release Coyote versus Acme. It's not good. We'll take a tax write-off. Sony, we'll release that garbage. We'll release it right now. Here you go. It's on Valentine's Day.
Tax write-off though, but it'll be garbage anyways, probably.
But Sony are just going to release anything.
Real quick mention of something Warner Brothers. I'm literally just going to mention this and move on. Warner Brothers is making a new, fully hand-drawn, hand-animated Looney Tunes movie, and I'm for it.
Whoa, I can't wait for them to shelve that too.
understanding, it's not even one of those mix-ups like Space Jam or anything like that. It's just
No, I've heard that it is a full cartoon film. Whether or not that changes, I don't know, but I have heard that it is a and it supposedly centers on Daffy Duck and Porky Pig.
Ooh, Warner Bros. New cat tax write-off.
But I love classic animation, so I would love to see that. But anyway, are we done with this?
I don't know if we ever really started, but yeah, let's
we talked about Fantastic Four in the '97 and
one last tidbit, real quick, just a finishing note, because I mentioned this before, but I did watch the entirety of Loki, and it surprisingly does well as a standalone series. Like, it does in some contexts for some scenes, but it's totally not required to watch that stuff. It kind of dictates everything.
Well, the thing is that I've heard that season 2 especially is good. I've heard that it's good.
Oh, yeah, man. I can tell you.
The thing that sucks is that Marvel itself, they've done so much bloat that it makes me like not even want to watch it. Like, even if it's good, it's
you're wrong. Hold on, you're wrong.
No, I am not wrong. This is my opinion.
No, your opinion isn't valid. Because here's the thing.
Take a breath, Fest.
TVA makes you. The whole thing with the TVA says you don't have to fucking care anymore about what happened in the past. Everything is own reality. You don't need to watch all this shit in the past. You don't need to watch all this.
Okay, and how would I know that? No. How would I know that if I never even watched the show because I have no desire to watch it because of all the
Problem solved.
I have my opinion, and
no, you're wrong.
I am entitled to my opinion.
You're just feeding him as
opinion tyrant.
That, right? You're just feeding him at this point.
Don't feed the trolls.
But it does serve well enough that you don't need to watch the other material in order to enjoy it.
Point taken. Anyway,
what else we got?
Well, there's a thing last that we have, and because of the fact that, well, at least as far as what's planned, we can talk about other stuff afterwards or whatever if y'all want. But there is one more trailer that I'd like to discuss, and honestly, because he like the good Lord that he is, and I'm not talking about the one above. I'm talking about the one I can't even say self-proclaimed Lord because I guess technically. But anyway, I'd like Obs to lead us in this.
That was a long way to get there.
Shut up. So Obs, I'd like to ask.
He's doing his best just to avoid doing credit.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Godzilla X Kong? What is it called? The New Empire? Or
yes.
What did you think of that trailer?
It looks pretty good. The effects. I'm curious because I know before I guess the first teaser trailer they were showing the pink Godzilla that everyone's like talking about, but now I guess they're kind of showing what that's all about. But man, that was a pretty long trailer too. It was like over 2 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like, oh shit.
Watch it right now.
But I don't know. I'm still not weary, but
I know what you said. That the -1 set a really high bar for you.
Yeah, no, -1 set up such a high bar, and looking back at the other Godzilla movies, they're good, but man, -1 just blows them out of the water.
I feel like -1 is its own like genre or category. Like, you can't put this next to -1 and think, yeah, this holds up. Like, no, -1's like a film, and this is like, holy shit, King Kong just fucking axed that dude spinning in midair.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those shut your brain off and watch the big monkey fight the big lizard.
I feel like there's not shut your brain off, but like the hype moment I felt when Wolverine and Gambit did the thing is the hype moment you'll feel when you see some shit in this movie.
So let's actually talk about the trailer a little bit. I still want to know what the fuck that glove thing is that Kong has now. I mean, they give him a fucking.
I feel like I think his hand gets fucked up, and they give him like a
cast,
like a cast or like just like a prosthetic to help him. Yeah,
it seems like the new villain is that other monkey. I think they're calling him King Scar or something. Is that true, or is that right?
That's the actual villain. He is the main bad guy.
I am disappointed with that. Like,
Did
I
you
mean,
want
why?
an old monkey or an older?
I'd like a more
Did you want a
recognizable
space?
kaiju. I would like to see something else. So I want to talk a little bit about Godzilla in general for a moment. Specifically, I want to talk about Gigan. Gigan was always one of my favorite
No, it's not
Godzilla. Huh?
It's not Gaiden. We're not talking about the film.
I'm gonna talk about Gigan for a moment. Anyway, so I was always a huge fan of Gigan, and I would love to see him come back in the legendary Godzilla movies. Obviously, like I've said, -1 set an insurmountable bar. I mean, that movie is perfection itself. I mean, we, at least here, gave it a 5 out of 5. You know, first movie that we've done that for. And it deserves every bit of it. I mean, it tells a compelling story. It's just great. But the legendary Monsterverse, I think, is definitely that kind of like when you just want to see big monsters fight. And while that Scar, that monkey, I mean, yeah, sure, he's a villain, and he's got that like chain sword or whip sword or whatever the hell he's using. But I mean, we've already seen Godzilla fight another monkey. Like, I want to see something new, either something new or an old villain come back. And I would love to see Gigan come back, because unfortunately Gigan was turned into a joke when he actually should be one of the most dominant kaiju. Like, aside from Mechagodzilla and Ghidorah, Gigan, he's got a laser eye, he can fly. Depending on the version, he has either chainsaws or hooks for hands, and he has a buzzsaw on his stomach, so if he grabs you and reels you in, fucking his stomach cuts you. I mean, how much more badass is that? But the Heisei series turned him into a joke when they paired him with Megalon and they had him break his arm in the fight. Shut up, Ring.
I'm right.
You're a joke. You're not right. Shut up.
He's not a joke. He is a joke.
He is not a joke. Shut up.
Here's the thing.
Shut
that
up.
you mentioned that
Shut up.
we haven't seen.
Shut up.
We haven't seen Khan do this another Khan. Okay, and this is what this is.
Who the fuck cares?
Because I'm talking about the movie. I'm not talking about some fanboys in here involving something that just it may not happen because it's not. It is not currently.
Your opinion is invalid.
I mean, you could say that.
No,
I'm still
it
talking
is.
anyways. So the thing is that
No, I'm not done.
I'm actually
I am not
looking
done.
forward to the film.
I'm not
Well,
done.
you're talking about
I'm
Gaiden.
I'm not done.
I see. I remember now why we don't do pod.
Yeah.
Well, let me finish my thought. Damn it! I respected you when you talked.
Well, it's Gaiden though.
I'm trying.
What else about Gigan? Finish Gigan. What?
In Final Wars, they actually gave him a really cool design,
I should really watch Final Wars.
it's actually a really good movie. If you like Godzilla movies. But anyway, they gave him They gave him a really cool design. He got beaten by Godzilla.
Not about that shit. They're talking about the big Kong.
In the first round, he got bitten by Godzilla in like less than 5 minutes. And in the second round with Godzilla, he cut off his own head. He shot these hooks out, or not these hooks, like these blades, and they came around and cut off his own head. And I hate that they've turned him into a joke, because he could be such a badass. And I would love to see Gigan back in the legendary Monsterverse. I think he'd be a very formidable. I think he'd be a very formidable kaiju opponent.
I
And
feel like he look a little weird.
well, I'm sure the movie is going to be fine. I'm sure. I mean, I'm excited for it. It looks fun.
They're
I
gonna have,
don't know how
actually,
they modernize him. I think it'd be cool. But I just feel
They'll
like,
transform
I don't know
his
if
ass. Make
Legendary
all
knows
the
how
weird
to.
ass. No, dude, they'll transform his ass to make him ugly as fuck, and like just totally not resemble of Gaiden whatsoever. Just because he's just not that good looking in general.
I didn't
I
realize
just saw,
that they
I
were
just
supposed
saw
to be
what you.
attractive.
I don't know. I just saw what you sent in a chat, about Morph, and I feel that we did not give Morph the respect he deserved.
Fucking Wolverine did, man.
This one's for you, Morph.
Yeah.
Morbin time.
Morphin
God.
time. Well, actually, Morphin time. It makes sense. That's just the power. We went all the way around. We're back at Power Rangers. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, that would look cool. But I think the movie that we're gonna get looks pretty cool.
It looks fun.
That's a fun popcorn movie. That's gonna be fucking sick. If we saw King Kong punch the shit out of Godzilla, I look forward to seeing what King Kong punches now.
So I will say this:
The pyramid.
Yeah, they
It's
destroyed one
expecting-
of the pyramids.
we
Which
can
one?
expect a human part of the story to.
Probably, because there's always a human part of the story. It's gonna be shit.
Yeah,
but that's
it's
just what you
always-
get. That's the legendary price.
Yeah.
What's the name of that girl?
I mean,
Bobby
To be
something.
fair,
She's not in this.
I've seen some of the mid 2000s or early 2000s, late 90s Godzilla films not too long. And the human story in those is also funny. So we're really we're keeping with the tradition.
I'm here for giant monsters, except for -1, which is just a good film.
Yes.
I can say I have not seen it. I will not.
Oh my god, what are you doing with your life? It came out twice. It came out in black and white.
I'm busy playing Final Fantasy. I'm working.
You know what you can do while playing Final Fantasy? Listen to the soundtrack from Godzilla -1 and have a great time.
I may do that. I will take
good
your
soundtrack.
wisdom and the knowledge that you impart on me,
Enjoy
and
that.
I'll try to find that soundtrack and enjoy it to the maximum degree.
There could probably be some cool parts that link up.
Go watch the movie. Just like seriously.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, watch the movie. That's the main part. But if you're not going out, which Ring won't.
Well, I mean,
What's the soundtrack?
Ring, you like World War II stuff, Ring. I think you'd actually.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
yes, I do. It's just
Yeah,
that
you,
I've been
yeah,
busy.
you might actually.
Hey, and to be honest, I'm just say real quick. I am not a person to watch movies as of late. I have been not.
Yeah, this
consistent
movie isn't like
and
normal
watch-
movies. This is just really good.
Okay.
Well, just it is.
I mean, it's just something we recommend, like very much. But I mean,
God,
what
Godzilla
you
Minus
want.
One's so good.
With-
When's the
with-
Blu-ray come out?
To be determined. With the Godzilla X Kong, do you think there's gonna be?
It's March 29th.
Oh shit. Do you think there's gonna be a second Godzilla?
Doubt.
It seemed like there's gonna be a second Kong, the baby Kong.
There's like a weird lizard thing that I keep seeing pop up.
Because at the trailer about a minute 53 seconds, that's what they said. Oh, there's the evil gorilla and something else, and then you just see the eyes. And to me, I'm thinking it's another Godzilla.
It's like it's not exactly Godzilla. It looks. I think it's bigger or like it's
Another reptilian?
It's like it's like a reptilian, but I don't know if it's exactly Godzilla. But yeah, I think that's like the big like the big thing
the
that-
big bad.
Yeah,
Curious because of the
heavy.
some of the parts of the
Isn't
trailer.
Pink-
The what?
I'm sorry. I have a lore question. Isn't pink the pink purplish Godzilla a more higher level form of it in terms of like pure energy and rage?
I never seen the pink. Dorsal fins?
Isn't he purple in like Biollante?
I don't remember.
Wasn't that in like Shin Godzilla? or
Shin
something like that,
Godzilla
where-
is a different. Don't even. I
that's
wouldn't
a
even.
whole-
Yeah,
that's
No,
a
I'm
whole-
gonna make that comparison because of the toleration. That's why.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
it's a completely different
thing. Like he
species,
morphs
lore,
and then
timeline.
like the power difference. But back to what Ops was saying about the other Godzilla.
Because it's some of the scales for Godzilla, the fins are blue, and then some of them are pink. But then kind of what Ring was saying, I don't know if it's just like Godzilla just kind of getting enraged or more powerful or whatever. But so I'm curious because
I kind of took it like, you remember they went down into the underground, the center of the earth or whatever, and they found that energy source that they transmitted to the surface. I don't know how you transmit energy like that anyway, but I kind of feel like maybe Godzilla goes down there and absorbs that energy or that radiation, and that's what my theory was, that he absorbs whatever the center of the earth energy is.
Yeah, like he was in like a cocoon or something earlier.
There are elements of a fight that occur both on the surface and on the ground. So there's a very high possibility that's just the same fight being carried on, from down below, then moves on to the surface and stuff like that. I sort of like a mid-movie conflict right there, more than it is the ending, which is of course against the red Kong.
Hey, side note, talking about Godzilla. Did anyone see the TV show?
The
Animated series?
Monarch.
Which one?
Monarch.
Oh,
No.
Ops,
I
did
don't
you
have
watch
an
it?
Apple Plus subscription.
I did.
What do you think about that real quick?
I wasn't impressed with it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it was called Monarch. It wasn't called Godzilla. But to me, it seemed like it was one of those type of, they were trying to do like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. type thing with it.
Some
But
side
then
here to hold you over until the movie comes out.
Pretty much. So I'm hoping that they aren't gonna try and do the Marvel / Disney and do these shows that are gonna try to interlink to do whatever. Because
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of what they were going at.
because what was I gonna say?
Well, you have to consideration is, and this is what they're gonna do. Like it or not. Everybody wants to cash in on the MCU style thing.
I think it's a bad
Just keep
idea.
trying
No,
to
I
do
think,
it
and I think
every
that format is definitely starting to fail, and I think the people are starting to realize it, and the studios are starting to
Well,
realize it.
it's
I'm
more
pretty sure he
because
started it before the failure, though. They got the project
the
rolling
prediction
before that.
was too late to pull the plug.
Yeah.
Anyway, I asked all this off because you think Kurt Russell will be in this movie?
Kurt Russell.
No.
I didn't know Kurt Russell was
No.
on the show.
Because
I like Kurt Russell as an actor, so that makes me
everyone
wanna watch
loves
the show
Kurt Russell, and you're wrong if you don't.
no, Kurt Russell came out in the Monarch show, but that's what because how they're pushing these characters like, oh, they're the founding people of Monarch. You have a legacy, you have a history, but yet they're not mentioned in one single
Hey,
Godzilla
no,
movie.
John Goodman was in Kong, technically.
Yeah.
Was yes.
It's not a Godzilla movie, but it was there, I guess.
Monsterverse film.
Yeah.
So
That's one.
Technically, yes,
Oh,
but
technically-
did you guys see Mothra?
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Correct. Did you guys see Mothra in that little girl's eye? There's a
Yeah.
part where it zooms in on her eye and you see Mothra. So
Mothra's
is that,
back.
I wonder, is that a memory or is that like is she
It's a
looking
vision.
at Mothra or maybe a spawn of Mothra? You know, like
At what time was that?
Also, I brought up the
I-
Monarch thing
I don't
because of the
remember
energy
off
thing
the
you're
top
you're
of my
talking
head,
about,
but I have to look it up.
and like all the time travel wibbly wobbly bullshit.
Since
Oh
I'm
yeah, there's
recording,
time travel on that.
since I'm recording, I don't want to look it up because it'll pick up all the audio and stuff. But yeah, there's a point where it zooms in on the girl's eye and you see Mothra. It's like a split second thing, but basically just whenever you see the iris zoom in, there's Mothra there.
what was your take, Nick?
I knew it wasn't gonna have a lot of Godzilla. Like I just knew it. Like there's no way it was gonna be an actual like Godzilla show. And then being spoiled by -1, I guess I kind of went in with like low expectations. But I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a decent time. The acting wasn't trash. But I don't know. Like I said, it was cool. I love seeing Kurt Russell. Every time Kurt Russell comes on screen, I'm like, hey, there he is. Big Trouble, Little China. Never seen it. It's the thing. It's the thing where I love Kurt Russell from.
Big Trouble Little China was such a fantastic.
I hear that it's a great movie. I don't know why, but I still haven't. Somehow I just haven't seen it.
What?
No, I haven't seen. I've never seen Big Trouble in Little China. Obviously, failed me as a
dude,
cousin.
Fuck! Oh my god, I am severely disappointed in life right now.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
yeah, it
okay,
happens. It's
look.
like never seen The Godfather. You know,
Yeah, but that's the Godfather.
It insists on itself.
it insists on itself. No, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Big Trouble in Little China does
Big
not
Trouble in Little China
insist on
is-
itself.
No, it's a cult classic more than anything. It's just a very fun film. I resaw it recently, and I thought, yeah, this is fucking great. You know, it's not too flashy. I mean, let's not make this wrong here.
Nick,
That one fucking dude with lightning was just flashy as fuck, but
just think
There's
about
a-
it like this, Nick. When the rain is pouring down and the earth is shaking and the pillars of heaven come crashing down, just keep in mind what Jack Burton always says. Jack Burton always says, "What the hell?"
It's a Big Trouble in Little China thing, or
yeah.
yeah. Obviously, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't get the reference.
I believe the actor who played the ancient, not the ancient, but the main bad guy at the end.
The ancient.
Man.
Well, he is ancient,
I don't
actually. The character's ancient.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's still alive,
Okay.
actually. I think he did.
Yeah,
he did
is.
a
James Hong, isn't it?
You got
he did
a
a
car.
he
got a
did a
car?
little video recently. He did a video recently where he reprised his role as that ancient, dude.
Oh,
In
shit.
Big Trouble Little China. It was fucking great. It was awesome.
Was it for the Super Bowl commercial or a Super Bowl commercial?
No, it was around that time, but he did it for a fan.
Oh, well, that's cool.
I think he's like 92 now.
Low pat.
Yeah, he's 92. Yeah. And he's been in a lot of fucking movies, dude. Like, no joke. That guy's been fucking everywhere.
Yeah, man.
One form
Dude,
or
he's
another.
a legend.
Yeah.
I want to say his name's James Hong, maybe James Wong, James something.
I want to say, I think you're right, James Hong. Let's see. Power of the internet.
I sent you guys a still shot from the trailer.
Yes, James Hong.
I'll have to put it in the video. What is this that we're looking at? I see obviously the city.
But if you look dead center, I'm assuming that's probably Kong, because to the right of it is the orange. I'm assuming the evil
Other monkey.
Yeah. But if you look to the right, there's two colors. There's a blue.
Oh
and
yeah, like a ghost Godzilla and like a pink Godzilla.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a Sub-Zero freeze thing going on.
Interesting. Yeah, I do see that, and you can almost see the head of one, and the spines, and then a second one. Yeah.
At what time is that?
31 seconds.
31.
Well, it's super fast. It's like not even like half a second.
Yeah, right before that is the eye where it shows Mothra's eye and the.
I just slow this down real quick.
Yeah, I had to slow it down to like the slowest setting.
You can also like use the little the comma and the period on your keyboard to go forward and back frame by frame.
I see that little girl with the iris.
Yeah.
It's like right after that.
That's Mothra.
So I'm thinking there's two Godzillas.
That's what we said is Mothra. You might be right, dude. That actually is interesting. An interesting
So,
idea.
are you saying that this movie's Godzilla plus one?
I tell you, you have that wit. I would have never thought of that.
Okay, so I see the one. Yeah, that looks weird. Looks like there's two bodies there.
Dude, what if it's like Godzilla? He split up like his evil persona from his positive, and they're it's battling each other or something.
I'm assuming that's why it's the two colors to tell them apart, because there's probably gonna be a scene where they're fighting each other, like which is which.
Yeah, it looks like two Kongs fighting each other in the middle.
Oh
and then
my
it looks like
god!
two Godzillas fighting each other on the right.
They fucked up. They fucked up so bad. They should have kept it the same. That way, when at the end, when Kong kills the other monkey and has a gun and has to make the choice between one Godzilla and the other, which one's the real Godzilla?
Hold on. This totally makes sense because later on in the trailer, you see him the pink one's attacking Kong. That would explain it. It's an evil Godzilla. Or,
so the pink one that we've seen is not the real Godzilla. It's the evil Godzilla.
No, the pink one's good.
Oh, hey Nick, real quick, and I think because we're right at about an hour mark, where we're just shy of an hour, so I think we've reached a good stopping point. But I wanted to comment. Nick brings up that whole like Kong having a gun and not knowing which fucking Godzilla to shoot. It's one of those like old TV movie tropes. And we were having a discussion when we went to see the black and white -1 color Godzilla on the way home. I don't remember how, but the conversation turned towards that old cliche trope where like the guy's in retirement living out in a cabin in the woods and how usually like their old their old boss or team or whatever comes looking for him, and then the guy's always like, I don't do that kind of thing anymore. And then all of a sudden like a light bulb goes off in Nick's head. He's like, oh my god, they did that in Avengers Endgame.
It's in Avengers. You know, just remind me of that McQuaid thing from Simpsons. Was it McQuaid, the whole movie action thing, and they actually had a whole movie about the entire show.
You McBain, McQuaid.
McBain. It's been a moment, but McBain, and that every day I only have till tomorrow to retire, and then like all of a sudden you just killed all the fucking.
Yeah, basically, if you
Mendoza,
if you splice all the clips together, it kind of makes a semi-coherent movie.
Yeah, or at least like a trilogy or something like that.
Dude, I'd watch a fucking McBain movie. President McBain.
Yeah, that'd be something else.
fucking great. All right,
I'm seeing doubles. Poor Godzillas.
Poor Godzilla. Oh god, I want to see King Kong with a gun at least. That would be just great.
Hey, he's got a big ass glove. There's no reason they can't make him a big ass gun now.
This King Kong holding a mega revolver, a fucking 44.
Dude, the part where the other Kong or the Scar or whatever got punched and that giant ass tooth flies on the street.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Hey, you say 44 millimeter or 44 caliber. How about 45 footer? Yeah.
Your 44
Dude.
miler.
Would fucking one strand of Kong's hair be like, I was gonna say rope, but not, it'd be even thicker than rope, right? It'd be like the fucking size of a fucking,
Like a tension cable on a bridge.
yeah, like a tension cable or something. But anyway,
Approximate to that. I mean,
All right. Well, does anyone have anything else they would like to speak about? Maybe video games related. Remember we used to do that?
real quick, I'm gonna say this real quick. Carl Weathers, may you rest in peace.
oh
Who?
yes, rest in peace, Carl Weathers, Action
Yo,
Jackson.
you got a
Apollo
bone
Creed.
and a broth in there? Got a stew going, baby.
No, it's Carl Weathers, man. He passed.
You remember that? Carl Weathers? Arrested Development? Where he played Carl Weathers?
Oh,
He was like a bum?
shit. Get that out of here.
I love
Get
that.
out of here.
It's so funny. Bone and a broth. You got a stew going, baby.
Oh, yes,
That man.
Rest in peace, Dylan, Action Jackson, Apollo Creed.
Oh, man.
He was Happy Gilmore's trainer.
He was
Yeah.
happy over trainer.
Don't be
Yeah.
sad for me.
I-
Got my hand back, you see.
I don't want this to happen. And I'm not saying like I want this to happen or I want it to happen anytime soon, but I just do know whenever Arnold goes, the memes of him and Carl Weathers slapping hands together are going to be popping off everywhere.
In heaven.
Instead of be Dylan, you son of a bitch.
I remember when Stan Lee passed, there were memes all over the place of the way that Marvel was treating, or Disney was treating Marvel, and Stan Lee in the cloud saying, "Don't make me come down there, you punk." From the Spider-Man movie, the first one, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as good as Dylan, you son of a bitch, but it's a reference.
But
You know
yes,
what though? I am. Obviously, people remember him from most recently from Star Wars. Let's face it, that was the most recent.
I kind of forgot he was in that.
Yeah. But he definitely had made a mark on the industry. As a whole.
We
He has
wouldn't
definitely
have the Creed movies.
It's true. Also, he really made his presence in memedom and immortalized him even more so than any Hollywood institution.
you and memes,
Because-
I swear to God.
Hey, memes persist.
Yeah.
Everything else doesn't.
Everything else
The
does
Romans
it.
were the first one.
Such a
Romans
weird-
were the first ones to make memes up. They were shit posting on their fucking walls, literally.
there's like
Uh,
memes disappear every day. Like, we forget
Yeah.
about so many more memes than we see.
but some do persist. And some survive. And
Memes come and go, but Carl Weathers is eternal.
yes, that's right.
And with that, oh wait,
And with
Either way, though, he was great. That's all. I'm done.
Carl Weathers was great. It's tragedy. We haven't lost anyone else yet. They usually say come in threes. Take someone shitty. Who knows?
don't
Anyway,
bring that,
but-
that darkness in.
it happens. It's inevitable. I want to play Mario versus Donkey Kong. I was just trying to bring that up. It looks fun.
Isn't that the Mario sells toys and
Yeah, it's a remake. I remember how it as a kid on the Game Boy Advance. It was a fun game.
there was a missed marketing opportunity of not selling those toys as toys.
I know. I would have totally loved to have one of those little wind-up Marios.
That would have been fucking awesome.
That'd be neat. That game comes out tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to buy it immediately, but I would like to get it. Fun times. Also, OBS, I'm bringing in video games. How's Helldivers 2?
It's fun.
yeah.
I like it.
It looks fun. I want to play it.
I heard some people have trouble where like they're already on the 20th Bud wave or some shit like that, and they're like, "Please, God, no more, make it stop." And they're still on the first stage, first part of the stage or whatever, some shit.
Mm.
The memes are
See
going
that?
crazy right now.
The commercial for it where it was just fucking Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that
that
was
sounds
great.
great.
It was just Starship Troopers. It was great. It was fucking funny.
Yes. I like it. So I haven't had a chance to play it much, but from when I did play it, it's enjoyable. The graphics are fun, and it is on PC as well, but obviously PS5,
Holy
PC.
shit, you're right. It is literally nothing but Starship Troopers like the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it is.
But
Sorry for interrupting. Sorry.
I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it a lot.
Nice. I would. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, damn, that looks fun. 'Cause I remember playing with you and Augie the Froggy. Helldivers
Dude,
1.
that
That was a
seems
fun
to be-
time.
There seems to be hitting the checkbox boxes for all those fun co-op games. There's Western
Yes.
Bugs. Of course, Starship Troopers has its own little raging fandom, which naturally, and I think they just bit hot onto it fucking hard. Anyways,
It's good though. It's a good bite. The Sergeant Trooper's not gonna make a game then.
dude,
They did
Final
make a
Fantasy
game.
7.
I know, but it didn't take off, did it?
It's still like in beta mode, alpha mode.
Oh well, hopefully when it
Easy
comes
early
out, it'll be
access.
badass.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Final Fantasy 7 later this month. It'll be glorious.
Rebirth.
Yeah, the second part.
Nice.
Is it,
Yeah.
Is it coming? No, it's called something
That
else.
was Rebirth.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Rebirth?
Well,
I don't
Rebirth is the
know.
first one.
Oh, I don't know.
Best
Any games you're looking for?
I honestly haven't gained. I've been sticking to just what's familiar, like things that I played already, hours and hours.
General Augustine.
No.
No?
I just been playing like Monster Hunter.
Is that what you call General Jousting?
Well, if you're tossing my generals. Anyway. No.
Thought it was done. 2024, bringing back General Jousting.
Did you actually want an answer from me, or was it just all set up?
Sorry, I don't know, but I remember General Jousting, and now it's just become that. Go ahead and what are you playing?
I've been just kind of busy with class I'm taking, and nothing really new on the horizon for me at this point. But I'm sure that'll change at some point. That's one of the reasons that we haven't. I mean, shit, it hasn't been since New Year's since we've done like a live stream and no real new content. But for those of you that are still sticking with us, we appreciate it. Thank you. Like, share,
Yeah,
sub.
I can't wait. Tell us how surprised you were when you saw the notification.
Yes. Anyway, I think that's a good time to wrap this up for like the 5th time.
Alrighty. Well, speaking of General Jousting, it's time to wrap it up. Let's go ahead and take us out. Ringleader was here.
Don't be fools. Wrap your tools.
Espionage DB7.
Yeah. Come here.
He's like, how do I top that?
Okay.
Pretty much.
I was Nicholas Zombie.
But not
And
anymore.
of course, you were graced today by the lovely and powerful words of His Holiness, Obsolete 2003.
Settle down. If you go into the covers, be sure to cover up.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.